This is the Diera adding machine. It was made around 1911 in Germany by Adolf Bort. He was the same guy who gave us the Coolie and some other Addix clones. He had worked with Paul Weber, but the mechanism of the adding machine wasn't his. His big claim to fame on this one was the little adding keys, the tabulator keys on the right side. Now if you see a Diera for sale, it could look like this, but most often it looks like this, or even worse, looks like this. And that's because parts of it were made from zinc. Now, in the Industrial Revolution, zinc was a godsend. Its melting temperature was less than aluminum, so it was cheaper to mine, it was cheaper to melt, and it was easier to cast. So they started making tons of products with it. Well, in the 1920s, they discovered that if you didn't get the formula just right, it would suffer from zinc pest. The zinc would get delicate and fragile, it would warp and expand, destroying not only itself, but other parts around it. So in the mid-20s, the New Jersey Zinc Company developed ZAMIC, which was a trademarked acronym for the recipe that they used to make it. It's generally considered that any zinc alloys made after the 60s are safe, although tell that to this 1985 penny. My Diera arrived with some of the zinc parts like this. I couldn't use the right half of the machine. Taking measurements to try to get a replacement machine was a little bit difficult and took some guesswork. But I found a website that you can use a simple CAD program to build the piece, which I did here. And then the company will machine the part for you. So my first replacement piece arrived looking really good. But as I had done a lot of guesswork on some of the warped measurements, I messed up. So I made a new one that looks like this. I still messed up. This one works okay, but it's not a good replacement. So here's my Diera. It's number 962. You can see on the right I didn't get the measurements right, and those numbers are off-centered in the windows. You can also see that he translated result into 3 languages for us. The left side works just like an Addix. It's just a column adder. And that's where this machine kind of shines, or could shine if it worked better. You can see there that it clears the left 2 number places, which is different than other Addix. So you have to manually clear the 1s and then clear the 10s and 100 spots. The problem with a column adder is you have to keep a pencil and paper by you to write intermediate sums. Well, this took that need away. So if I was going to use this machine as a column adder, I would first get the first column there. I'm going to use the right one's not working too well, and so I'll just use some in the middle. And then you could use the right sliders there to enter your intermediate sum. And then you could clear the first sum and then go back and do it again. So here I'll add 34 to 45. Now this you got to kind of do it manually, but that's no problem. Except for on mine, you'll see it's a problem. But on a new one, it wouldn't have been a problem. Mine doesn't hold too well there. I might make another, try again a 3rd time to get it right. Maybe not though. But in this way, you can add the intermediate sums and then just clear them out when you wanted to. So you can clear them individually by pressing those tabs. Kind of. Again, it's my problem. Or you can press that one and clear them all at the same time on a new one. So taking the lid off this thing, you can see how it works on the inside, although I bet you've already figured it out. There's an Addix type adding machine on the left hand side, but the part we're concerned for this video is mostly that right hand side. The springs that work those sliders are on the back side, so they tend to flip them up like that when the cover's not on. But it's a very simple mechanism. I'll take off Bort's slider plate here so we can see the back side of that. I put those springs on better after I filmed the video. But there's the button that releases all of them. Or you can do it individually. Pretty neat. The stems that the plate screws into got warped from the zinc one. And so getting it all together back perfectly has proven to be difficult. Anyway, that's the Diera adding machine. Thanks for watching.